Good afternoon, class. This is Lisa Dimbley, Garrett Lee, and Halat Bashir. We are introducing our project. It's Understanding Reflective Practices with Student-Teacher Relationships. It's basically understanding the brain, how the brain works with different students in different situations.
So what is mindset? Mindset is a mental attitude that determines how you will interpret and respond to situations. Professor Carol Dweck is a professor of physiology at Stanford University. Her work about growth versus fixed mindset. She described fixed mindset as intelligence is a fixed trait, while growth mindset intelligence is a quality that can be changed and developed. For fixed mindset, learning should come naturally. So when I have to work really hard in a subject, I don't feel very smart. While growth mindset, putting a lot of effort into learning and working hard is the key. The harder I have to work at something, the more effort I put into something, the better I will be at it.
Brain research and education. As educators, we should meet the need of every student, and we all know that it's been a big topic in our discussions that we need to identify each student and try to teach in their needs. So teaching a different lesson to each student may not be feasible all the time, but addressing all networks of the brain during one lesson is pretty realistic. That means that we can add different tidbits to our lessons here and there to be able to attach our personalities to each different student. How we can do this is by recognition and providing multiple ways to present key concepts. We make our lessons strategic by providing multiple ways for students to express themselves. And it's reflective, and that means that we're providing multiple means of engagement. So the kids are able to show who they are, what they're going to be able to do, and everything like that. With the School of Education in Hopkins, they make a good point on that when they say, while we may be unable to control all the factors of stress in our lives of our students, the adept teacher can minimize threat-causing practices within the classroom. At the same time, the teacher should maximize strategies that promote positive emotion. Research has shown that while threats impeded learning, positive emotional experiences during the time the brain produces certain chemicals or neurotransmitters can contribute to long-term memory. And this is how we're going to move forward with different mindsets and how the brain is affected with the teacher and student relationship.
Professor Carol Dweck continues saying that the brain is like a muscle that gets stronger and works better the more it's exercised. Too often, students believe that brain is static, leading them to think talents and giftedness are permanent, unchanging personal attributes that automatically bring later success. Every time you work hard, stretch yourself, and learn something new, your brain forms new connections, and over time you actually become smarter. And her works as fixed mindset versus growth mindset. She described that the fixed mindset will say, I believe that my intelligence, personality, character is inherent and static, locked down or fixed. My potential is determined at birth. It doesn't change. And they will avoid failure. They desire to look smart. They avoid challenges. They stick to what they know. When they're given feedback and criticism, they take it personally. They don't change or improve themselves. While growth mindset, they will say, I believe that my intelligence, personality, character can be continuously developed. My true potential is unknown and unknowable. The growth mindset will act and will desire continuous learning. They will confront uncertainties. They will be embracing challenges. They won't be afraid to fail. they put lots of effort to learn, when they be given feedback, the feedback will be about current capabilities.
So, what I'm wondering is, what kind of mindset do you have? Growth mindset, which is I can learn anything I want to. When I'm frustrated, I persevere. When I want to challenge myself, when I fail, I learn. Tell me I try hard. You need to succeed. I'm inspired. My efforts and attitudes determine everything. A fixed mindset would be I'm either good at it or I'm not good at it. When I'm frustrated, I give up. When I don't like to be challenged, when I fail, I'm no good. Tell me I'm smart. If you succeed, I feel threatened. My abilities determines my everything. I myself identify more with the fixed mindset. I feel like in this class, I have to stretch myself because I feel challenged or I feel like I'm a failure because of my own interpersonal or my own thoughts. It's whether being optimistic or pessimistic. Which one are you?
So in order to kind of show you, give you guys an example of how we can use this in any classroom or any lesson plan, we're going to show you how you can use it on Candyland, this brain research that we've kind of been talking about, creating a positive kind of mindset about how to move forward in the lesson, or if you have a fixed mindset on how that can kind of hold you back. And this can help with the relationship between the teacher and the student. It's creating that process and moving forward, not saying, okay, well, you haven't done it, you can't do that now. It's that moving forward and being able to say, I'm going to complete it with that growth mindset. So, Alad, if you could just begin.
So, you get criticism back from your peers for a presentation in class. A fixed mindset. You are insulted by criticism and you decide not to make an effort to change what you are criticized about. During your next presentation, you make the same mistakes again, which results in a low grade. Go back 4 spaces.
We are given a worksheet for homework that covers material that you are not strong in. Growth mindset. You embrace the challenge by taking on both the easier problems and the difficult problems. You aim for credit on the assignment and understand the concept more than before. Go forward 4 spaces.
You were given a worksheet for homework that covers material that you are not strong in. Have a growth mindset. You embrace the challenge by taking on both the easier problems and the more difficult problems. You earn full credit on the assignment and understand the concept more than before. Move forward 4 spots. 4.
One of the classes you are taking requires a lot of study time to prepare for exam. Fixed mindset, you don't enjoy studying because you feel that people only need to study if they have low ability. You end up failing the class due to lack of studying, but blame it on low ability. Go back 4 spaces.
No, that's one. She just picked up that one.
The teacher gives you a late notice for an upcoming midterm and you have yet to understand the material. A fixed mindset. You will think you can possibly learn the material before the midterm and decide not to try to learn it. As a result, you receive a low score on the exam. Go back 5 spaces.
So this is kind of an example on how we can incorporate positive affirmation for doing well and having that growth mindset for students in our classrooms, and how we can have them try to move forward, and it helps their brain kind of like regulate what's correct and what's not correct in these type of situations. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little presentation, and you can take this and move it forward into your classroom lessons. Thank you.